Well, we are learning that those Egyptian-led mediation efforts are now reaching some form of advanced stage, with both Hamas and Israel now acknowledging publicly that their proposals and counter-proposals are being closely studied. We understand from multiple media reports that initially Israel put forward the idea of 11 hostages to be released in exchange for a temporary truce. Hamas had responded by saying 5 hostages would be released. And we understand we're at the stage of the negotiation now where those numbers are just being looked at. Certainly Hamas continues to push for a full ceasefire and withdrawal of Israeli forces, but the indications from the government here is that that is something that they will not agree to. Benjamin Netanyahu has made it clear he wants the IDF to maintain some form of security control on the Gaza Strip moving forward in order to make sure that Hamas can't rearm and pose a threat to the state of Israel. So those negotiations are being closely watched now, but there certainly is pressure building, especially here in Israel, for some form of deal to be done in order to get some of the 24 or so hostages which are thought to still be alive back here. We've seen, of course, pushback not just in the civilian population, but increasingly from within the security establishment itself. Hundreds of reservists, of veterans, members of the security agency Mossad signing open petitions and letters calling on the government to agree to a ceasefire here in order to get those hostages home. And it's not just pressure domestically that the government is facing, but of course also increasingly from international partners. We've heard in the past few hours that Benjamin Netanyahu has spoken with French President Emmanuel Macron. The Élysée Palace in Paris reportedly told the Prime Minister that the suffering of the people of Gaza needs to come to an end and that a ceasefire is the only way to bring these hostages back home to Israel. Trent Murray for A News, Tel Aviv.